Hi, it's April 13th in the evening, day 14. 14 in Chicago. Holy moly. 2 weeks. I've been here 2 weeks, which is so crazy. Um, so they are opening the hospital tomorrow. They're supposed to get the first patients. So they have the first round of providers going in, which isn't anyone from our team. It's the docs from, like, the local docs are staffing it for the first couple patients. I don't really know how many they're going to have. And then one of our providers is on call. I don't really know how they chose that one provider. So hopefully this means we're going to start working by the end of this week, or at least get some call shifts. I don't know. I have no idea what their plan is, and they haven't even, shit, it's 9:45 and I haven't heard anything from the actual company, only from my lead, who is kind of getting stuff, and then they shoot it out to us. But yeah, so today I'm so lazy, and that's probably why I'm so tired, because I literally didn't do anything today. I did watch the Ted Bundy documentary series on Netflix, which is like so fascinating. I like knew the Ted Bundy story, obviously, but didn't like know any of the details, and it was wild. He was crazy, crazy. Um, for all of you who don't know, he's the guy who killed all those women. It was like Washington, then Utah, Colorado, and then down into Florida. And then he ended up getting the death penalty in the end. Um, but yeah, so, and then I just started Ozark. I'm literally just binging on Netflix, which I never do. Like, I normally don't watch very much TV, and I have turned to TV today, which is so funny. Um, but yeah, it was freezing out today. The wind was blowing like 30 miles an hour, and um, it was so cold. Like, I think with the wind chill it was like in the 20s, but like, oh, Chicago cold. It's brutal. Um, but yeah, what else? What else? Easter. Easter. Easter, like I said, was really nice yesterday. Um, got to spend some time with the fam on Skype, and then hung out with some of the mid levels last night. Um, and then I ordered breakfast this morning. So normally I don't really eat breakfast, and I just like have coffee in the morning, and then don't normally eat until like around lunchish. I'm not very hungry in the morning, but I got like brunch, this like breakfast skillet. Oh my god, that was so good. It was so good. I think that's like one of the biggest things I like miss about all of this is going out to breakfast. I love going out to breakfast. And when I actually came out here with Aubrey for her bachelorette party a couple weeks ago in over St. Patty's Day, we had really bomb brunch at like a kind of more like a diner brunch on the day of St. Patty's Day, but it was so good. I'm like big servings. I'm all about like the big brunches. Um, but yeah, I can't wait for that. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm kind of wondering if they're even gonna keep us here. Like, it's kind of, I think no matter what, even if like they decide to like that they don't need us as staff, my contract gets paid out fully for the 8 weeks. So if they send me home early, I'm still getting paid out, which is sweet. Um, Obviously, like, I want to work and help, but you know, you can't win them all. Um, the good thing that's going on right now is Michael and I are working on the loan for the house that we're buying. We're buying a new build. I don't know. I don't think I've told really very many people, just because like this all happened and then COVID happened, and so it just kind of everything really is just like snowballed pretty quickly, and it kind of got buried. But we bought a new build in Colorado Springs, and down, it's like right by his mom in Gold Hill Mesa, and we have this great lot. It's a corner lot, and then it's right in front of, like, our front opens up to a little park, which is perfect. So that should hopefully they're gonna be breaking ground here soon because we signed on it like 3 weeks ago, and they're supposed to break ground within 45 days of when we sign. And apparently it's still they're called essential at this point. So, but yeah, like the floor plan is like kind of already planned. Like we're not like meeting with an architect to like design an actual house, but we added on a balcony to the master, and from our balcony we have a view of Pikes Peak and Garden of the Gods. It's so cool. It's such a great lot. Um, and so we're like picking all the interior stuff right now, and um, so that's super exciting. And we had a meeting, actually worked out well today because we had a meeting with our loan guy. So we did like a Google Hangouts with our loan financer, mortgage broker, and just trying to figure out, we're going to do kind of like a like a fixed floating loan, I think is what it's called. So like we're locking in what rates are now, but if it's lower when we like once our house is like built and we fully sign, we can float down to that rate, which is sweet. We just have to pay money now to lock us in and then go from there. But yeah, so that's super exciting. I think we're both just like ready for this like phase to, be over of our lives. Like just this whole like I'm out here, he's there. Like we're waiting for our wedding to happen. We don't know if our wedding's gonna be able to happen. And Ski Cooper, like they're not great, even when they're at open, they're not great at like getting back to emails and stuff. They're just like the most laid back place. So they haven't really heard anything about like what they're thinking for our wedding, and it's not until September, so I know it's super far out, but it's kind of nerve-wracking. I mean, it sounded like I think they're closing Red Rocks for the season, and I'm just worried that they're not going to let like so many people gather at one time. So it's like we could still have a small wedding, but we wouldn't be able to have our full wedding. And it's like if we can't have our full wedding, you know, like, do we even want to, like, should we just kind of cancel that, like our actual wedding, and then just do kind of like a small one with like immediate family, and then have like a big party once we can have more people together. Um, but yeah, so we're kind of like waiting on that, and then our house is supposed to be done like right after our wedding. So we'll be like just like this whole year is like a big transition year, which is awesome and really exciting. But it's just like kind of a lot of unknowns right now, especially just on us getting married. But I mean, not that we're still gonna get married, obviously. Like if we can't have our wedding because of COVID and like public gatherings, that's okay. Like we'll still just get married and then do a party later. But um, just like plans are just a weird year to like be getting married. Um, I know one of the girls who she's a PA, she's canceling her wedding. She's supposed to get married at the beginning of June, and she doesn't think that they're going to be able to. So she's like trying to work with all of her vendors right now, and because she's like a lot farther down in the process. But yeah, so I don't know. It's just a weird time, but it's not like disheartening. Like Michael and I talked about it, and we're having a wedding, like so we can celebrate. But the point of our wedding is that we're gonna be together, and so that makes it easy because we already know, and like we're doing so well. He's been such a trooper with me being out here for the past 2 weeks. Like just been super supportive and just not complaining at all about me just leaving him. So that's really good. I think that's the most frustrating part. It's like if I'm gonna be out here, like I didn't come out here to chill. So it's like I can hang out at home, but the thing is like all my shifts got cut at home. So going home would mean like if I was like I'm just gonna bail on this assignment because we're not like I'm not working, like I don't have like work to go back to, so it kind of doesn't make sense. And like we're doing fine, like we're doing really well, and I've had really good communication, so that's awesome. Um, but yeah, I feel like there's something this morning I was thinking about that I really wanted to talk about tonight, but now that I'm here doing this, I don't remember. It's okay. Um, but yeah, I'm doing good. I feel good, and I think I felt more anxious about getting work going like last week just because I thought I was going to be like jumping in right away. And now that we're like on this schedule of just waiting, I think I'm getting better at waiting. Um, but yeah, so we'll see what happens. I think tomorrow hopefully warms up a little so I can go outside. I'm a pansy. I don't want to be outside in the cold here. Um, do some yoga and get back into my routine a little bit. I feel like I kind of slacked the past couple days. So, well, I guess no. Yesterday I walked like 10 miles, so that's not true. Um, but today I didn't do much. Well, yeah. So I think that's it for today. Um, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I just got, positive attitude and just full heart still. I'm feeling good. So yeah, today is day 14, April 13th.